live today in environment-friendly cities. So first allow me to give you some background information regarding Israeli cities. Over 90% of Israelis live in cities. Most of those, about 60%, live along Israel's coastline. The vast majority of Israelis prefer to live in the central and coastal areas. Israel's population density is 353 people per square kilometer, the highest of all OECD countries. In Tel Aviv, on the coast, it is 8,000 per square kilometer. The population in Israel is also growing at a higher rate than in all developed countries, and our GDP is rising. All these present real challenges for sustainable development in Israel and create pressure, especially on our coastline. Our solution is to promote high density urban planning and renewal. As the majority of the world population now lives in cities, we must focus on creating resilient urban communities. This includes air quality in city centers, clean public transportation for all, reduction of noise levels, the severe effects of climate change on dense urban areas, better survey of residential areas from industrial areas, affordable green building, and access to green parks and open public spaces. So we are refocusing urban planning design toward and cycles lifestyle. This is especially suitable in flat coastal regions. Members of the conference, let me say a few words about water. By the year 2030, all of our Israel's water for domestic use will come from desalination. We are all aware of the studies that show that conflicts will increase as natural resources such as water decrease due to population growth and climate change. But desalination is an example of how technology development can open up new opportunities for cooperation and reduce conflicts. In addition to this desalination, we also recycle most of our sewage. The quality of this water is so high, we use it agriculture, river restoration, and also for large municipality parks that serve the urban population. One of the important decisions to be approved at this COP is the one on marine litter. We are therefore proud of our Clean Coast program, which has just completed its 7th year. This project highlights the need for a regional agreement. Waste is carried from one country to another by the currents of the Mediterranean, and therefore it is in all our interests that every country has the capacity to clean the region. If we want high-density cities, then we must provide open spaces and clean beaches accessible for all. The justification for a global or regional agreement is to help all countries reach reasonable standards out of mutual obligation, that is environmental justice and social justice, on the regional and global level. So before the limited resources of the Barcelona Convention go to new initiatives, let us first invest in focused programs and provide assistance to parties who are having difficulty in implementing practical policies for the benefit of all. Ladies and gentlemen, as we discuss further, it becomes clear that we must expand the cooperation between us because we are responsible for caring for the environment for future generations. And we know that saying environment has no borders is true, unchanging, and very real. So we must find ways to break down walls and build and strengthen the connection between us. Everyone has their role to play. In Israel, I am part of the peace camp, and I firmly believe that the Palestinians have the right to their own states, according to the two states for two nations solution. 4 months ago, after 4 years being frozen, the peace process restarted and negotiations are taking place between Israel and the Palestinians. We know it won't be simple, but we remain optimistic. I sincerely hope that the agreement signed with the Iranians in Geneva will not have a negative impact on the atmosphere of the talks with the Palestinians. The next 5 months will be critical because this is the allocated time to complete the talks toward a final agreement between the West and Iran. And I hope it ensures that Iran will not have a nuclear weapon. This is also the time remaining to complete the negotiations with the Palestinians. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to end by saying that we are here in Turkey, a very important country, and my hope is that in the very near future we will be able to overcome the rift between Israel and Turkey. I know that the citizens of Israel and also the citizens of Turkey hope that their governments will reach agreement soon. In the Bible, the Mediterranean Sea was so central to the peoples of the area that it was known as the Great Sea. It is our duty to preserve it. I would like to thank our Turkish hosts for this impressive meeting, and I hope that the most important conclusions from this conference reflect 3 points that underline a comprehensive worldview: social justice, environmental justice, and peace. Thank you very much.